Hello, it's Larry Gifford, president of the PD Avengers.
Hi, Sonia Mather, co-founder of the PD Avengers.
And hello, my name is Tim Haig, co-founder and treasurer of the PD Avengers. It's a pleasure to be with you guys today. We are thrilled to have this opportunity to come talk to you by video. Wish, like everything, we could be there with you, because I'm sure it's much warmer there than it is here. But we wanted to tell you about the three pillars of the PD Avengers, because we are all about change as well. We have pillar of advocacy, research, and wellness. My particular specialty is wellness, and we would talk about having basic information, basic medication, and basic physical therapies people being made aware of those three things needed in wellness, so that there's equity around the world for people living with Parkinson's. We understand that there are so many people who don't have access to basic medication, don't understand that Parkinson's isn't something like witchcraft, that they need to be exercising, that exercise is medicine, and we need to change the world's attitudes about how they approach Parkinson's disease. And that's what the PD Avengers are here to do in terms of wellness.
My dad said, sorry, we have to leave this house. She said, we are leaving this house because your mom has Parkinson's. It was unbelievable. As we were renting, I had to sneak out of the house because every time on my mind, it was my mom. How is she coping up with a situation alone in the house? Someone who is stiff, someone with tremors, someone who can't hold a cup. How is she going to survive alone? When I came, I found my mom was in the house crowing like a baby. And I asked my mom, what happened to the wall here? It has a hole. My mom told me, it's that hole that I got the dust, and it's the dust I've been eating. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
And in terms of advocacy, we believe we must build a loud, uncomfortable, ever-present voice demanding change in the way Parkinson's disease is seen and treated. And so we are committed to really focusing on getting the word out about Parkinson's and making it, a little bit uncomfortable for people to talk about, because it's easy for us to go, we'll die with it. We're not going to die from it. But then we don't get the resources. We don't get the attention. And so what we need to do is let people know it's more than just a tremor. It's more than just my walk funny. There's like 40 some symptoms I'm dealing with, and they're different from hour to hour, and we need help. And we can't continue to rely on a 50-year-old pill to make that happen.
To take that up, Larry, that's also what we're doing in research. We want to change the narrative when it comes to the way this disease is treated. Right now, as you mentioned, we have the gold standard treatment, which is over 50 years old. We need to change that. And the way we feel we can change that is involving patients at every step of research, from the sort of direction that research takes based on our community's needs, to planning the studies, to recruiting for the studies, to having a say in the study protocols that would be good for patients to go through, and also dissemination of information afterwards. We think that with patient involvement, we can really speed up the process to find not only treatments for our symptoms, but hopefully ultimately that cure.
Tim, do you recall a time since your diagnosis with Parkinson's that something in your life needed to change?
About every few months, my medication seemed to need to change. And along with that change of medication often comes a need to change my way of thinking, because my way of thinking often says, I'm doing well with my medications, I'm doing well where I'm at today. And then suddenly something different comes along. And I need to constantly remember that this is a long journey, that I need to be willing and ready to kind of roll with the punches, if you will, change my attitude about how I'm living today, what I need to do differently in my wellness, and how I'm taking care of myself, and make those adjustments so that I can continue to be a good father, a good grandfather, a good husband, and all the things that I want to be in the world.
Yeah, I remember for the first several years, and well, for most of my life, exercise and I were kind of frenemies. And so
Protagonists.
my attitude coming into Parkinson's was like, I don't need to exercise. That's giving into the disease. And I've realized now how important it is. And I had to change my whole, it was almost became like my character was like, I'm so anti-exercise. And they're like, well, that's ridiculous. It's what's going to help me. And so now I have to become exercise guy. And I'm not quite like Jimmy Choi or even you, Tim, but I am getting more and more exercise, and I notice the difference when I don't do it. And so I had to change my thinking.
And that speaks to resilience. That speaks to resilience, that ability to change and go with the punches. And that's really an important quality to have when you're dealing with this disease, which changes every minute of every day sometimes for us. So that ability to analyze what situation you're in, what variables you do have control over, and make those changes in order to optimize your quality of life is what it's all about.
Change is happening all around us. In fact, you there are changing right now. I know anytime I go to one of these conferences, I always leave changed. I either think differently, I act differently, I have new friends. And so we wish you all the best on your adventures this week. Wish we could be there with you. It's what, -27 in Winnipeg there, Tim?
Only -21.
Oh, sorry, I missed it. Yeah, it's the conversion from the US to Canada. I never get it right. And then we hope that you will sign up to be a PD Avenger at pdavengers.com. It's free. When you sign up, you'll get some some emails, maybe 1 or 2 a month. And it gives you an opportunity to participate and activate your Parkinson's advocacy. And you can be as active or as non-active as you'd like to be, depending on your schedule and how you're feeling.
It allows you to take and put your superpowers to work and help us change the world.